Hey guys, Jason Perkins. I'm gonna go trekking through the woods here in Missouri and get by the lake. Some gear I'm gonna bring with me real quick overview. Kind of having a S.O.G theme today, bringing some S.O.G gear. And this is their backpack they have, mollied. Very, very comfortable. It's all padded and so many pockets. There's like 6 pockets in here. It's a little bit heavy. That's the only thing about this. A little bit heavy, but very comfortable because it's very padded and there's tons of pockets. So if you like just keep everything separated, it's a good option. And cheap tarp that's lightweight. Other S.O.G things, this is a karambit blade and they call it the gambit. I put orange paracord on this stuff to actually keep me from losing it. I think that's a smart way of doing things. I'll go through the items here real quick. Tripod for my camera, water bottle, orange paracord, 550. This is the nature journal right here, bag, tarp. This is the S.O.G tactical tomahawk. Which I pretty much like. Added the orange duct tape on it so you don't lose it. Makes it more noticeable just in case you misplace it. One of the big survival tips is that if you have gear and you only have a limited amount of gear and you're out there and you lose something, that won't be good. So if it's orange, it's hard to lose and you won't trip over your paracord when you're setting up your shelter. Hope not. I've tried this stuff out before. It works pretty good. The thing I don't necessarily like about this is that it's kind of good and bad. I like the fact that the head comes out of the shaft and so you can use it separately. However, I don't necessarily like the fact that you have to bring one of those asterisk tools to do that, you know. Where the traditional tomahawk, you can just slide it, just slide it off through the bottom, which is what I like better, except it's made of wood so it could split. So there's pros and cons to all the gear.
I'm out here hiking the Missouri woods, trying to find a good spot on the lake I can set up. Tons of spider webs out here. And it's about 3 in the afternoon in September. So it's not super hot, but it is warm. A lot of really nice scenery. I know there's tons of fish over here. See a bunch of lily pads. I hear fish splashing everywhere. What I want to do is I want to find some dead wood, not to burn, but just to make charred punk wood. There's some nice dead wood. I don't need all that. Knock off a piece. Whole stump right there. I don't want something too soft, I just want it dead. That's a good piece right there. Alright, we're going to learn how to tie a square knot, which looks like a regular knot, but a tad bit different. Start by making a regular knot. This is on a small piece of paracord. And then when you make a second knot, like a double knot, you do it the opposite way. So that when you, I don't know if you can see that, when you pull it, these two strands are through that hoop catches it, and it's the opposite way through the other one. See that? And there is an application for this when you want to tie two ropes together. You can do it this way so that you have 4 strands. See how that goes? That's a square knot. Good use of the square knot, you know, it's like one of the most basic knots, is that when you tie it using one rope or one line, you have those loops that catch each other. Both of the loops catch the other one. When you make a loop and you tie it, the good thing about a square knot is that the loop that you make doesn't expand because they catch each other, and it doesn't shrink when you pull the strings because it just gets tighter. So you can have whatever loop you set for yourself using the square knot, that's what it's going to stay. Very basic knot. Now, the application for this, you can take a longer one and a shorter one, fold each one in half, and then use the square knot, same square knot principle, that they interlock with each other. So you connect the the short cord with the long cord and make it one cord that has 4 strands. I'll show you how to put that in application. Here is a tree before my battery dies. Another square knot. Another square knot. So you got 2 square knots. Square knot wrapped around, square knot. This attached to the tree is the small line, and this is the large line. This is both of these, and it's attached to the small line right here with the square knot. And you can run that out in the form of a triangle. This is just an example, so it's not going to be super tight. Stick it in the ground. Same thing with the other one. Stick like that, or a Y stick, either way. Normally I'd be using a slip knot, but this is just trying to do this quick before my battery dies. So you see that? Two longer lines go up to the shorter line. The shorter line attaches to the tree. And then you can put your tarp over it. See how the paracord acts as a frame? Tarp goes over it. And then when you're done using the paracord as a frame on that side, you bring it around, you either twist it around, then you use the eyelet and put the stick through the eyelet and secure it down. And then you do the same thing on the other side. That is the finished product. I hear fish right by the lake splashing around. They're out there, they want to be caught. That up. You can secure that down. That acts like a frame. And you're close to the ground. And super easy. Water can run off here, and you can catch rainwater on either corner or on the very end in the middle. burnout shelter.